What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, everybody? So we are back again for another episode review of Pose. This is season 2, episode 3, Butterfly slash Cocoon. Okay, listen. So just to let you guys know, Pose is not coming on next week. It comes on in 2 weeks. Okay, why it's not coming on next week? Oh, never mind. It's probably because it's the holiday. Um, 4th of July will be here next week, bitch. We only got one more week of one more week of pride. A few more days. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, next week. I don't know what's going on Tuesday next week, but next week on Thursday is the 4th of July, so I don't know if that's why it's not coming on, but we're not coming back on Tuesday, so it's in 2 weeks. But let's just get into this episode. This was a lighthearted it was a heavy subject matter, but it was lighthearted, and it was one of the more fun episodes because I don't know if I was supposed to be laughing at it like I was laughing at it, but bitch, I was laughing, okay? I was laughing at Electra. But basically this episode consisted of Electra's story and Angel's story. So we're gonna start off with Angel's story because Electra's story, because Electra's story is a little bit more heavier. So what wound up happening is, baby, what wound up happening is Electra, she went to her job, okay? And this review probably not gonna be as long because it really wasn't that long of an episode. We'll get through it. But anyway, she went to her job at Hellfire Club, bitch. Okay, doing what she do, her dominatrix, and her regular customer came in, the one that was always smoking the coke and stuff. Doing whatever he doing. And she was like, what's going on with this? And, we're going to have to go back to my no drugs policy. I admit I got a little bit out of hand because I saw the money or whatever. And he was like, listen, because he wanted to put some drugs in the gas mask and let it slowly just come into him. You know what I'm saying? Let him breathe it in or whatever. I said, bitch, are you crazy? The shit people come up with, I would have never thought. Would have never thought. Okay? Release the fumes to my nose so I won't have to, girl. Ain't nobody got time for that. Mind you, he's already sitting there finna sniffing the coke himself, just taking lines and lines off the table. And I'm just like, this is about to be a disaster. You can literally foreshadow and foretell what's about to happen. This is not about to end well, okay? He's already getting high. Then he wants some more to just slowly come up into him. No, baby, you about to OD. And that's exactly what happened. Mind you, Electra was like, girl, we ain't finna do this, okay? We're going back to my policy where I said no drugs. He said, bitch, I will give you 300 on top of the 350 an hour that we do already. She said, bitch, okay, listen. A part of me is saying, one half of me is saying, Alexa, you should have stuck with your policy in the beginning, then you wouldn't be in this mess. The other half of me is saying, bitch, take that money. Bitch, we got bills to pay, okay? We got a lifestyle to uphold and all that shit. And that was what Alexa did. Girl, he said, next thing you know, we see him in a harness. I said, child, I done seen some things go down in a harness. Baby, let me just tell you this. Anybody that goes into a harness, you are taking a risk with your life and you like adventure, okay? You like to try a lot of things, bitch. You are a very strong person, male or female, okay? Because it would never be me. First of all, I'm too big for it. That's one. Second of all, my nerves is too bad for all of that shit, bitch. I'm in some kinky shit, but goddamn. But anyway, he was like, he had the mask on and everything. He said, give me 20 minutes to let it, let me get my high from it. She was like, okay, cool. Electra go up into the little lounge area, get her something to eat, looking at the magazine, filing her nails down, looking at herself in the mirror like, okay, bitch, you did that. And then she had it on a timer that, when to come back. So she came back at the exact time, 20 minutes later. Bitch, she came back up in there. That motherfucker was gone. That motherfucker had that gas mask on like this. That's all you saw was eyeballs, okay? She took that thing out. Vomit was just coming. I said, oh my God, oh my God. And she was trying to make him throw up some more or clear his throat so that he can breathe or whatever. But it was just coming out and coming out. I said, oh my God, that is so nasty. That is so nasty. But by this time, it was just too late. And so we see that, she ran up out of there. And who does she go to for help? Always. She went to Blanca. Hey, bitch, is anybody else in here? Nah, ain't nobody else up in here. Okay, girl, let me tell you what the fuck went on. Okay, see, I had my client, bitch. Okay, listen, I ain't been telling you the whole truth. I've been working down at the Hellfire Club, okay? You doing that domination stuff? Yeah, girl, making a little good change here and there. Why the fuck you think I was getting my money? Okay, cool, but listen, bitch. Listen, don't judge a bitch, because we all had to do some shit just to make it out here in this world. But, my client, he a little kinky, he a little crazy, he a little creepy, you know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker OD, okay? And he dead. Like, dead. And I think he choked on his vomit and all that stuff. That's what happened. And she was like, well, girl, call the cops. That's what you need to do. She was like, bitch, I just got the hell up out of there. I ain't finna call the cops. What are they gonna do? Like, bitch, they finna charge me for murder. It was like, bitch, you didn't kill nobody, so you just called the cops. And so at this point, she wasn't trying to call the cops. She was about to. Well, Blanca was about to. And she was like, fuck this shit. I'm finna go down to the Candy. Candy is actually at the strip club, she dances and stuff. I said, all right, she doing, they was like, wait a minute, she a dancer? Electra was like, well, what the fuck else you think she gonna do to make her money? Okay, girl, either be on the street or fucking dance, bitch. We gotta make it somehow, don't act dumb to this. You ain't new to this, you true to this, bitch. Okay, come on, stop it. And so, Candy listening to what's going on and was like, wait a minute, this so-and-so, he dead, he OD'd, and he white. Bitch, you fucked. I said, girl, you ain't never said nothing but a lie. The truth. At this point, one of the strippers came back there. One of the dancers came back there. She was like, hey, girl. And she had a client. She was like, hey, girl. Hey, Steve. And then he go Electra. You should never let a customer come back with you. Look at what's going on with me. She was like, girl, calm the fuck down. Okay, calm down. This ain't my area expertise, but I'm going to have to take you to somebody else who knows what's going on. Girl, why they go to Euphoria? Euphoria, I think that's her name. She the girl that did Candy implants, well, her silicone injections. And she was like, bitch, you got your motherfucking nerves to be here, okay, with all this shit that you brought on me. You got the girls not really want to come fuck with me. You got them thinking that I'm out here giving out fake ass shit and, fucking the girls up and all that stuff. She was like, bitch, you fucked me up. You did this. He was like, my silicone is primo. Bitch, they was going off on each other. It was like, well, bitch, let me tell you something. The reason why we need your ass is because we heard that you did some shit with some girl, when she had a heart attack or some shit like that. You sold her up and you got rid of the body, and you did something with this other person, you got rid of the body. She was like, bitch, for a price, yeah, I can help you out. Because at first she wasn't going to do it, but then she was like, for a price, I can help you out. Okay, money talks in every circle. It is what it is, And so they walking down the street. They go to the office. They go to the club. And they get old dude. He's still up in the harness or whatever. And so she was like, we just need a suitcase. I need to know how tall. Is he tall? Because that's what she asked. Is he tall? Is he short? I need to see how big it is. How big of a suitcase we need. Bitch, they put his body in a suitcase. And they took the body upstairs to freaking Electra's place. Had that bitch in a suitcase in her room. She was about to get pissed off at Candy because she felt like Candy played her by giving her to go to Euphoria, but she had already paid Euphoria and Euphoria was not there no more, okay? And she was like, this bitch done ran off with my money. Now, Candy was like, oh, so you want to come at me? I ain't the one that killed the motherfucker. I'm trying to help your ass out. But see, bitch, I can fucking leave. And she was about to get ready to leave, but then Euphoria came into the room and she came in with some pleather. She said because, pleather don't leak. You know what I'm saying? And she got some lie, And I was like, what are y'all about to do? Bitch, she said, what happened, she gonna put him on the pleather, put some lye on top of him, and then sew him up like a little cocoon, okay? And we gonna put him in your closet, put some shoe boxes and stuff in front to make it look like it's all good or whatever. I said, bitch, you are not about to put him in the closet. Y'all are not about to keep that body up in there. what the hell is going on? And then Euphoria gets a story about how, a girlfriend of hers back in Honduras, her husband used to beat her ass with a hanger. Mind you, he used to heat the hanger up first and then whoop her ass with it. And then one day she got fed up and shot him. And she was like, all the women in the village came over there and helped her, wrap the body up in a cocoon like they about to do. It was like, women, we have our backs, each other's backs in situations like this. So that's what we need to do. And so they started doing what they had to do. When they opened up the suitcase, bitch, Candy said, this motherfucker, this Paul, this the bitch that used to come into the strip club doing some crazy shit, always trying to, beat on the dancers and do this and do that. Girl, I said, okay, well, he's not really that good of a person. At this point, before that, Electra wanted to give him a prayer. And once they got through finish, Euphoria was like, oh, I'm done with this shit. Like, come on, because I got a 10 o'clock appointment. What I find so interesting about this whole thing is the relationship between Electra and Blanca. Because, when Candy was about to offer her service of knowing Euphoria to Electra, she told Blanca to leave the room. She said, I am still your mother, and I want you to go to your room, child. Like, she ordered her like she was really her child, like a 6-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And her whole thing was, you don't need to be involved in this point. I involved you enough. You don't need to be in this point, okay? You don't need to be in it. This is not for you. I'm trying to still protect you. They throw shots and shade at each other, but at the end of the day, they still got each other back. And that is, technically speaking, if you ever see a relationship with a mother and a daughter, sometimes those relationships are very contentious, are very, sometimes they go back and forth at each other, but then most of them, they come together and, deep down, they still love each other and they still got each other back. Some people will call their mama a bitch, and then you call your mama a bitch, her mama a bitch, and she'll be ready to fuck you up because if I call her bitch, I can do that because that's my motherfucking mom. Even though that's wrong, but not you. You know what I'm saying? That is the type of relationship between Blanca and Electra, and we see it each season. We see a situation each season like this. Well, last season and this season, okay, and hopefully next season. So they get the body. She told them, listen, we got to sew it up and we need to make sure it's no gaps and no seams, okay? Let it be seamless because once the body starts to decompose, it's going to leak and we don't want it to leak out and smell and all that shit and get over your shoes and all that. So, that wind up happening. We don't hear nothing else. Later on, Electra 2 weeks later has sat down with Blanca trying to figure out what's going on. Come to find out, is this shit still on? Because it's kind of, it's charging. Never mind. But, she was like, some of the girls are saying that you did it or whatever, but they understand because they sent it in the newspaper, to office executive or whatever been missing for 2 weeks or whatever. But then others don't believe because Candy down there running her goddamn mouth, okay? Candy is on some shit. You know what I'm saying? She just irked me sometimes, but the bitch be making me laugh sometimes too. But she a little shady something. You just can't trust her. And so at this point, Blanca just trying to look out for Electra. Electra understands and, she was like, the world is unfair. I do appreciate, listen, I missed the part. When they were sitting down there talking to another girl, another worker that was on the street, one family or whatever, and she was telling her experience about how, one time that they not meant for jail. They are not, their kind is not meant for jail, meaning the transsexuals, because they're going to get, the rough end of the stick. Okay. She said she went down on the John for $20, okay? And he told her, you just being a little bit you using too much tea. She said, bitch, I ain't never been toothy or called toothy ever, And I guess it was just him trying to say either he couldn't get hard or his thing was small and he took it as a jab or whatever. And so he hit her, she hit him back. They start fighting. She gets out the car. He was abusing her. And then the cops pull up. He gives this story, talk about how he knows somebody that's a cop and, that he was trying to give her a ride and he was getting robbed from her and all this stuff, and of course the cops gonna believe him because she is not only this prostitute, a transsexual, but also a black woman. You know what I'm saying? She's black. And that's what was going on. And she was giving her experience of being in jail and how they made her take her, wig off. And, she got beat up the first night. And then one of the cops brought some makeup and, a new wig for her, not just doing it out the kindness of his heart, but to pimp her out. And I said, that's fucked up. And so that's what she was basically saying. Like, this shit ain't for you. The jail shit ain't for you. Especially you, Electra. You wouldn't be able to survive up in that bitch. Okay. And so, Blanca just trying to look out for her mother, and that's what it is. So that was that whole situation. Um, Angel's situation. When we first start the episode, she's taking an interview with the lady. I think her name was Miss Ford or whatever. That was doing the Fresh Faces of the '90s. Okay, asking her who she is, where she's from, why she's the face. And Angel was giving real ass answers like, "I want to be the face because I'm someone that don't come from where everybody else is coming from. I look different. I'm not the everyday person and all this stuff. And she gets a phone call from the lady. Mind you, she was in there playing with Poppy, whatever. She gets a phone call and she didn't get the campaign. She didn't get the first phase. She did go to the final round. She was one of the final five, but she didn't get the campaign. Some other person, white girl, got it. Okay. And so at this point, she's in her feelings. She, lashes out at Blanca. Oh, this is your fault because you the one that's always pushing. You the one that's always doing this and woo, woo, woo. And so at this point, we see her and Poppy walking down in the park or whatever. And she was like, she just wanted to have her face everywhere and people to be like, oh, that's Angel, and to see her and all that stuff. And, she had her hopes up. And that's how it is. You have your hopes up for a lot of things, and some things just don't come through. Okay. And sometimes you just got to prepare yourself for that blow that happens. And she just really wasn't prepared for it because her hopes was set really high. And at this point, Poppy was just being there. Poppy was, saying stuff real nice. And, you still a fresh face to me and all this stuff. And they just looking at each other. Next thing you know, they kiss. Oh my God, the sexual tension, like the romantic, I ain't even gonna say sexual, the romantic tension and chemistry between them two was so palpable, bitch. I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy that they finally kissed, because I was like, we was waiting for it. They was building up to it. They was building up to it these first couple of episodes, and it finally happened, bitch. And so when it happened, Angel was like, damn, bitch, you want to get a room? And he was like, I ain't in no rush. I knew the first day that I met you that you was the one for me. Okay? I said, bitch. He's like, I'm going to be here. The shit that he was spitting to her. Bitch, who is writing Poppy's lines? Okay? Poppy is a real life ass Romeo up in this motherfucker. I said, Poppy, you would have got me, bitch, talking to somebody like that. I would have came through and been like, what's up, Pop? Papito. Yeah. Papi Camitita. Girl, it would have got me. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. It would have got me. I would have been like, damn, bitch. He be spitting game that ain't really game. Like, you can tell that he meant that shit. Like, he really cares for her. And, he wanted to take her out on a date. At one point, they weren't talking because she kind of didn't say yes or no. And then Blanca told her to go talk to him. And then, she did eventually go ahead and say yes, she'd go out on a date with him, because he was like, I don't even know what I can offer you anyway. Like, it took a lot for me to get my courage up to ask you this or whatever, because you deserve so much more than I can give you, and I know that, but I really want to take you out, and you didn't say this and you didn't say that. And of course she said yes. Damon was looking like, Damon kind of made me mad, because he was that little negativity aspect of it, when she was like, I mean, it's cute and all that you finna do this thing with Poppy, but you're Angel. Like, you got the face and the body. You can be with any guy that you want. I said, but she want him. Okay? Don't be negative Nancy because you ain't got Ricky no more. Okay? Don't do that. Moving on from that, Angel gets this phone call from old girl, the modeling place, and she went down there to talk to her. And come to find out that Poppy got this reservation at this hotel, and at this restaurant or whatever, and they doing he was just ready for the night. But she goes down there talking to the lady, and the lady got a call from for agency, wanted some models, needed a different type of look for this campaign, for this Wet n Wild makeup, the spring line. And Angel winds up getting it. She goes down there to the photo shoot. She does what she does. At first, she was extremely uncomfortable, but then she got into her element. And I said, "Oh, what you need to do is call Poppy and let him be on the side and, give you that encouragement." Because she always at her best with Poppy there. But she got into it. It's like she was channeling his voice, like, "Hey, girl, you fine as shit. You can do this, okay? You my little superstar. You want the world to see what I see? Go ahead and shine on the baby." That's what was going through her head. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me no different. And so she was doing what she was doing until she was about to get ready to go. And he was like, the photographer was like, "No, boo, you booked till 9 o'clock." She was like, "Well, I got previous obligations that I need to go to." And he was like, "You want to be a woman of the world, or you want to be a star? You want to have these obligations or whatever, or you want to be a star? That's what you want to do, okay? You want to work. What is it?" And so she decided to stay. Baby, they panned that goddamn camera over there to Poppy sitting outside waiting, just looking like a sick puppy. I said, "Damn it, bitch. The relationship can't even fucking get started yet. And y'all already trying to break their asses up." Bitch, I felt so bad for him. And so we see this scene with Angel. She's sitting in the house. This is after everything done. Not only did she finish the shoot, but she went to the after party. She got the chance to meet her favorite designer, Isaac Mizrahi. And, she was just having a good fun. Then Poppy comes in there, and Blanca told, "Damn, come on, let's get out of here." He's so polite, bitch. He came in there, gave her a kiss. "Sorry I was late. I picked up an extra shift." She was like, "I'll go fix your plate, baby." I was like, oh my God, Blanca really take this mother thing to heart, and I love it. Like, giving them the love that they not getting. I wonder if in this season or next season we're ever going to see Damon's parents again, at least his mother, because the mothers usually be the ones that come around a little bit quicker than the fathers. At least give us a glimpse, you know what I'm saying, to see that your son is doing well, but anyway, Poppy was sitting down there, and she was like, "I'm sorry, basically. I'm sorry, but the shoot ran late, and this is what I had to do, and all that stuff." And he was like, "You ain't got to apologize to me. I'm not going to sit here and let you apologize for doing what you had to do. Okay, this is your dream. This is your dream." But I ain't gonna lie. Now it was cool at first, but then I was like, "Poppy, where we about to go with this? Because I can feel it coming. I can feel it. You could just." He is such a talented actor with his emotions, baby. I'm sitting here like, he about to explode on her ass. Please don't do that. But he kept it in, but he let you know that he was disappointed. You felt that shit. He was like, "But you made me feel fucked up. You made me feel fucked up, because it's like, how can a dude like me get a girl like you, and this is somebody that I really wanted to be with forever, and you stood me up. But I understood that you had to do something that you had to do for your dreams, and I understand I'm going to become second choice to that." That's basically what he was saying, okay? "But I'm going to show you one day that I'm going to be that man in your life for you." Baby, the shit that he was spitting, I was sitting here like, "Angel, go fuck him." Give him some head or something. Because he started tearing up. I said, "Oh my God. Oh my God, bitch, I'm feeling this." I said, "Bitch, I want to be able to tell somebody this." Girl, I said, "Poppy, you better." Ooh, ooh, okay. Okay. She said she couldn't say nothing but, "Let me go check on your plate for you." I was like, oh my God. But at the end, they're all cool. And I'm so glad that he was understanding. And see, that Poppy comes from nothing. But see, Poppy he came from nothing, being a drug dealer. I thought this wasn't going to be a long video. I gave y'all the right amount. Okay, cool. Came to be a drug dealer. Stopped that. Went on ahead, got his GED, got a regular job, and then he's just the most supportive and nice and genuine person. Like, oh my God, like, that's a triple double right there. God damn, bitch, the fuck, you know? But then they go to the sometime later, and they go to Dwayne Reed to the store to see if Angel pictures are in there, and of course the spring line of Wet and Wild is there, and she is literally the face, like right then and there. And I felt so happy for her. I'm so glad that she got a happy ending, because the show ain't over, but the way that her shit ended last season, I really didn't like it. Cause Stan, you know. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I will see you guys later. Peace.